Hey, look, we're back with 9:30. Where we last left off, alright, Kawakami was being harassed and, like, being outed for her side hustle. Because that's what I'm calling it, her side hustle, to, not be poor. Because some two pieces of shit were taking advantage of her. Anyway, in video game news, Sony. So first off, apparently Sony's getting hacked yet again, surprising literally no one. But that's not actually what I want to talk about. So, KOTOR 2. For anyone who knows like the standings and what all the happenings of what happened at KOTOR 2, you know that the game kind of was unfinished, and it took a fan patch to like restore a lot of the finish of the content, because Obsidian again was just not getting enough time to make a proper sequel, and it just fell through. However, there was a re-release of it recently, with the company that was spearheading the re-release saying, don't worry guys, we're going to give you the finished version with the fan patch with all the restored content, only to not do that. People waited months and months and months and months, and after waiting all that time, they were finally told, look, we're not going to do it, we'll give you the PC version. And now people are saying, yo, what the fuck? Where's our money? Where's our game that was promised to us? Only for Sony to start deleting more information and more just concepts and trailers for the KOTOR 2 remake that was apparently supposed to come out. So that's fun, quote unquote. Either way, let's just finish this out. Please have a seat. Yes, please sit down. All right, Jinx.
The members seem to be doing well now. I do a phone consultation with them from time to time, and they're all very cheerful. That goes for my fortune teller customers as well. I've been getting thanked a lot more lately, even by the people who get bad fortunes. Particularly when I tell them they can alter their fate.
You changed.
That's very true. All I used to say before was that they were going to face misfortune. I had a best friend in the town I used to live in. She was the first person I read a fortune for. When she started avoiding me, I read the fortune of our fate. It was a terrible result. But I prayed that it would somehow work out. However, that never happened. That's when I started to believe that fate couldn't be changed. No surprise though, right? Because I didn't take action on my part to try and change it. I haven't talked to her in years. Maybe I'll try contacting her sometime.
It's never too late.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, could this be?
Funnily enough, I actually have not a similar situation of like being a fortune teller. There's actually someone in my life that I want to contact that I haven't got a chance to contact. I have a half sister I've never met, and yeah, I'm not on good terms with my father, so like on one regard I want to meet my half sister, but I also don't I don't know enough. It'd be kind of weird. Literally, I've gone through my entire life without knowing her, so would it be kind of weird to just kind of like show up one day and say, hey, I'm your half brother, you want to talk? I don't know. I don't even know if she knows if I exist. Either way.
Conviction is amazing! Her fate and mine are connected! I will no longer be swayed by names like monster or maiden. I am simply a fortune teller who provides advice to people with broken spirits, so that they will have conviction and face their future without getting pushed around by fate. That's the fate I've chosen for myself.
I support you.
Thank you. Now, it's your turn to speak. What would your conviction be as a phantom thief? Sorry, I used fortune telling to find out your true identity. I couldn't help but think that you had something to do with the chairman's confession. Then I discovered that you're the trickster who causes a sensation in the world. It was the same card as the figure who helped me take down the chairman. It finally struck home for me.
So what if I am the trickster?
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. But I don't care what your true identity is. As long as you're around, I can always be my true self. So, it's fine. Only, the fate of the Phantom Thieves is rather unclear. The Arcana is set in a tricky position. You can almost say it's facing both heaven and hell. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like it.
Epic foreshadowing. It's not a problem.
You're right. You have the power to alter fate. Besides, I'll be by your side. As the fortune teller who changes fates, I will guide you so you can avoid misfortune.
So in the Persona 5 AU, Chihaya is the team's navigator character. Thank you. You feel a strong bond with Chihaya.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of fortune, granting thee infinite power.
Allows you to click. There it is. So now, as opposed to using like a sight to, you can now use this ability to see what the best options are when talking to people. Allows you to clearly understand what other people are thinking.
All right. All right.
Lakshmi, the most powerful persona of the Wheel of Fortune Arcana. Choosing special bond may change the color of certain dialogue options when you spend time with a confidant. The highlight option will improve your relationship with the confidant. However, remember that some answers may still change the nature of your relationship, so choose carefully. AKA, you know, wait.
Still, what a strange sequence the cards were in when I read the fortune about your true identity.
Basically what that's saying is that it'll tell you what the best options are, but careful to not, like, pigeonhole yourself into a romance.
Several cards with strong personalities gathered around the trickster. It's quite improbable. It was almost as if it were trying to connect them together. You either have amazing charisma, or you're a trouble magnet.
Yes. The answer is yes.
The verification tests are over, but don't forget about me, okay? Please, visit again sometime.
Oh,
Bye.
I'm not. There's no way I'm forgetting about you. I might need you to buff my likings with other characters.
Hi!
Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Thank you. Alright, see you later. Deuces. $88.7. It's quite high.
Morning.
Morning. Hey, you keeping up with the comments online? There's a lot of hate for Akuma and a lot of expectations for us. But Barbara's dad has changed heart soon. All we can do is wait. Yeah,
No
you got
way,
a point.
man.
I'm positive this will make a bigger impact than before. As usual, it'll be a while before we see some results, but man, I'm so looking forward to this.
Hi,
Let's just over to class. How far did we get last time?
Well,
Is this on? Miss Shuano, please come to the faculty office at once.
what's
Who
going
could this
on?
be? I'm up to the faculty office, so make sure you study on your own. Kawa has been kind enough to give us some free time, so we better put it to good use.
What do you want
So what's
to
the
do?
plan? Honestly, let's read. Boom. Look into the abyss of cosmic fear. It's a very beautiful book for a story about a fantasy world. Don't look up the name of the writer of this fantasy novels, Cat. So we got some time to read. Let's go a little further. The chance encounter with the Great Old Ones was truly horrifying. So you finished reading Cry of Cthulhu, the Grimoire Necronomicon. I wonder if its author also wielded great powers. Great racism, too. The world in that book is so frightening, though. It must have taken a lot of courage to read it. So, if you've only played Persona 3, 4, and 5, the concepts of elder gods don't mean anything or don't mean much. However, for the people who played Persona 1 and 2, all like 5 of them, for at least for Persona 1, the reason that personas are a thing, I've already talked about this before in other, I think while playing Persona 3, or hell, probably in this LP, but the reason that this entire story is a story is because two gods made a bet. Think almost story of Job. You have the god who is like, nah, humans can do shit, let them grow, they'll be able to like better themselves. The god Philemon, who was the creator, the god Philemon, and his opponent was the elder god Narlethotep, like the actual elder god Narlethotep. And Philemon was like, nah man, if you give humans time, they'll grow and advance. Well, Narlethotep said, nah man, you give humans time, they'll fall to fucking chaos. And they said, bet. Narlethotep immediately started cheating and started like causing chaos, like directly, even though that was against their deal. And Philemon was like, alright, if you're cheating, so can I. And what he did was create the Velvet Room. And in turn, all the beings in the Velvet Room of Igor and all the attendants within it. Of, like, if you listen closely when you're in the Velvet Room, you'll hear a piano and someone singing. Those are actually, the person singing and the person playing the piano are actual characters that appeared in both Persona 1 and 2. The person on the piano is a person named Nameless, who has a blindfold over his face, or a blindfold over his eyes, with the person who is singing as Belladonna, and their music was able to calm the literal demons you summoned to add to your aid. However, the Philemon plotline has effectively been dropped since Persona 2, but Philemon has always been depicted as that blue butterfly that flies around, and it's implied that's Philemon continuing to watch over everyone, and especially Persona users, to, you know, make sure that you still have some kind of helping hands. Teacher's back.
Damn it.
What have you been about? Let's resume class.
Yep.
That was close. Kawakami. Sorry about that. Help us get a good chunk of screen time, though. Alright. Let's head to the library.
What would you like?
Let's borrow a book. Woman in the Dark. Sure.
Here.
What are my options for today? On Yusuke and On. Takemi is still there. I think we're gonna go with Yusuke. What's Yusuke at? 8. Do I have an Emperor on me? I do have an Emperor on me. And here you are.
By the way,
I came to see you actually. Just about with a free time if you have that's your decision. How does your schedule look today? I wish for you to join me if possible. Hang out. Thank you for your concern. I would like to enter Memento's again today. I believe that place holds the truth of the human heart. Let's go. This place never fails to amaze me, no matter how many times we've come. Where does this path even go? It feels as though I've been sucked inside me by gazing upon it. So, this is the heart of man. It's ugly, yet beautiful as well. Duality, that is what makes humanity such an interesting subject. As you know, I've been confused recently about the reason for my arts. Do I want to be recognized, or did I want to capture pure beauty? What is due to my talent, or just my upbringing? Each answer would seem correct at first, yet only prove itself false upon a more in-depth examination. Right.
what are your thoughts?
My mother was painting Siri. What do you think she was thinking about? Her love for her son, probably. You're about to take a guess anyway. By the way, is this an ability I had to turn on each time, or her love for her son? Such love is almost embarrassing to have pointed out to me. You're probably right.
But
However, I believe that was not the only thing she thought about. It seems this Yuri was meant to impart something to me, and to all others who view it, for that matter. Love, regret, loneliness, anxiety, calm, and hope. All of the emotions my mother felt conveyed plainly to the viewer. That is why it has such a profoundly unique impact on those who see it. My paintings pale in comparison to such depths of meaning. How could I hope to convey pure beauty with my limited palette, and yet that painting has kept me going this whole time? During particularly difficult nights, it was there to soothe my sadness. It acted almost as a ray of light cutting through the somber darkness.
how could this be?
I had wanted to create a similar beacon of hope for others, but it seemed I had lost sight of that goal. Look, this world is dark, relenting place we're in, but that is why I'm going to wield my brush again, to give hope to all those who see my paintings. You really changed, Yusuke.
Yes.
Yes, thanks to you. You choose to help me work through my problems instead of leaving me to my sadness. Now, I will use my art to paint over the blackness of this world. It should become a vivid realm full of hope. I expect it will be a most beautiful sighting to behold. Perhaps you will see it someday, Ren. Chance to shield Joker from a otherwise fatal attack. So,
Alright.
I remember back in Persona 4, it was like a gameplay mechanic. You only had to get them up to like... You only had to get your allies up to social link like 3 or 4, and they were willing to literally die for you. Like, it was for a gameplay setting, but it does make that a lot more thematic sense that Protect would be a level 9 skill. This is radiant light growing within me. It must too be the light of hope. I shall paint it. Ah, you two.
Oh,
Kawanabe-san. On your way home? You clearly have time on your hands, Yusuke. I'm on my way now to prepare for the competition. Speaking of which, do you plan on entering? Indeed I do. You probably may not be too pleased with the outcome. After all, the winner's spot is not simply yours for the taking. I suppose whether you ultimately opt to enter is entirely your decision, though. The more the merrier, yes?
I see.
Winter spots. Ah, yes. Yes. I was hoping to prove my talent to him by taking the top prize home. That is no longer matters to me, though. I'm merely to enter my painting, merely so others can be exposed to it.
See you later.
Well, I will talk to you later, Ren. Farewell. And that, my friend, is him getting it. He doesn't want to paint to impress, he just wants to paint to express. Which is what, you know, art should be. Why am I gonna sit here and act like I know anything about art? God, I sound out my own ass. In case you would like to stay a prey to the situation, little has changed with my father so far. I appreciate the consideration. I've yet to truly speak with him, though. As I've said before, this is just what happened to Madarame. There's no need to worry. Still, I'm sorry. I know you're all waiting to hear about the mental shutdown culprit. Father is physically weak, so it may take some time. Let's be patient. He's right. No need to be worried. In that case, ain't it about time we talk about our next celebration party? Too soon, too stupid. What? We talk about that some other time. For now, let's wait patiently. Yes, I'll contact everyone if anything comes up. Alright, what are my options for today? Can't do Kawakami. Can do Mishima. Can do Oya. I'll probably do Oya today then. Do I have a double persona? I do have a double persona. Perfect. Alright. Ghillie suit. Repel physical. Holy shit. That's dumb. Is it just a chance of that happening, or is that... Huh. Huh. That probably is only a chance of repelling physical. It'd be really broken if that was just a repel physical for that tier. Kawakami.
Hi.
beneath the mask. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ba da 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 da.
Oh,
How does this work? I'll do a fortune reading.
what shall we do?
Clear stands. Ah, so you have to spend money each time. No, I'm just gonna cheat.
Huh? What shall we do?
Iowa.
Here we go. What do you think?
What was I even at with Devil anyway? 5.
Oh, honey.
No, I haven't. I haven't been here in like a month. Either way, I think it's a pretty good place to stop. When we return, we will hang out with Oya. Either way, I want everyone out there to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. Right now, I am out. Later.